It is often said when creating any type of art that nothing is more satisfying than finishing that piece of art, whether it's writing, painting, making music, whatever. Finishing that project is exhilarating. And Neil Gaiman said it best when new writers ask him for writing advice. He says, read things, write, finish things, and write some more. Everyone always goes for the first two, read and write, of course. You read more to be able to get yourself inspired. And then you have to sit down and actually write. Whatever it is, you put something on the page or on the screen, just sit down and actually do something. But the third point is generally often overlooked, and that is finishing things. Because no art is completely finished. However, just getting to an end point is just as important as the starting point. And that was never more true than a project I did in the beginning of 2007, and that was a podcast novel that I wrote called Black Shadow. In the beginning of 2007, I had gotten together with a group of friends, and we just decided to get together and just write a book for nothing more than just to say in our late 30s, 40s, 50s, whatever, just later in life, that we could look back and say, you know what, in my early 20s, I wrote a book once. And it didn't matter if we did anything with it, whether it was published or just sat in a desk drawer or some hard drive somewhere. It didn't matter. We just wanted to write it. And being the crazy one that I am, I decided to make that into a podcast novel. Yes, my first novel, I gladly put it out there on the internet. And what a podcast novel is, for those who don't know, it's an audiobook that is broken up into episodes. So think of it, you could take several chapters, record them, and put them up as episodes in a podcast feed, and you can subscribe to it through iTunes or whichever. And this is the early versions of podcasting, so it wasn't as huge as it is at this point. And podcast novels, or podiobooks, was just beginning by about like a year or two at that point. And I decided to go into that world headstrong, and I never looked back. And it was probably the biggest writing project I have done to date. And then it went away for a while. After it was done, I put it up online. I kept it up as best as I could. But then web services go, and the service I used disappeared. And along with the MP3 files that I put up there, I couldn't even take them down. I just didn't know what to do with it. And a lot of people were asking me, where's Black Shadow? I can't find it online anymore. The MP3 files are gone. I'm still subscribed to the feed, and all the MP3s are gone. What do I do? Well, I've decided in 2013, 6.5 years later, after I originally wrote it, Black Shadow is now back online. If you go to stevesaylor.net/Black Shadow, link is in the description below. You can be able to listen to the entire book for free. Yes, that's right. As much as it was free back in 2007, it's still free today. And you can listen to it there. The only thing that's not free is I decided to put up a little bit of merch. There was some character sketches that was done by a great artist. He was a concept artist for Silicon Knights, the video game company. And he drew 2 amazing pieces of art that I always wanted to put up somewhere online. And I'm glad to say that they are available for purchase as a poster, as a matte painting, or even as an iPhone case. Like you can get, like if you have an iPhone, even going back to like an iPhone 3G or an iPod Touch, you can get like Black Shadow on the back of this, which is really, really cool. And there's even a character sketch that is never seen anywhere online. I have never posted that picture anywhere, and it is available as a print on stevesaylor.net/Black Shadow. There's a link there to be able to go to redbubble.com, which is where I put it up. Check out Black Shadow. I'd love to know what you think about it. Honestly, I give it a 3 out of 5, even if I was reviewing it for the first time today. It's my first book, so go easy. Let me know on Twitter, Facebook, comments on YouTube, what you thought of it or what you think of it. And I would love to hear your thoughts on it. If you also go to stevesaylor.net, it's newly redesigned. I've got all my short stories that I have released. I've put them up on there. You can listen to them, hey, whatever you want at bandcamp.com, or you can be able to buy all of those as ebooks for 99 cents each on Amazon Kindle. And you can go to stevesaylor.net and you can be able to check out all the stories there. I call it Steve Saylor Presents, stories written and read by me. So that's it. Like, comment, favorite, subscribe. And I've got new fiction coming out next week. Yes, brand new audio fiction that you can be able to see and hear from me next week. So expect more of that and more stories to come. So that's it for me. As always, I remain obediently yours.